Hello everybody, my name is Kazu. Nice to meet you. This is my daily challenge, speaking English for 30 minutes straight using total set questions. No script, just spontaneous answers, just like the real exam. Let's get started. This is part of my 365-day daily challenge, speaking English for 30 minutes straight using total set questions, no script, just spontaneous answers, just like the real exam. Let's get started. Today is day 181. Pull-ups. I went to a park yesterday to pull up. Uh, my computer doesn't isn't working well. It's stuck. Pull-ups. Yeah, I want to know. Pull-ups is a verb or noun or both. The connection is very weak. Actually, that's why ChatGPT doesn't uh, work properly. Because this room is far from the Wi-Fi. How's it going, everybody? Good. I did 10 pull-ups today. It's a noun. Okay, pull-up bar. Do pull-ups. Yes. So I went to a park to do pull-ups. I went to a park to do pull-ups, but it had been a long time since I did pull-ups last time. So Last time I was able to do pull-ups like more than 10 times, but this time I just very I was just very able uh, do pull-ups only 7 times. So my back muscles are uh, getting weak, maybe. Anyway, yeah, I went to a park to do pull-ups. It had been a long time, and I did. I tried 2 times. So first it was only 7 times, and the second one was 5 times. So maybe uh, I should do pull-ups more. Recently, I tend to slack off from doing pull-ups because I started to like running. So instead of go to a park, I just go for a run. That's why I have been slacking off from doing pull-ups. Anyway, so what was that? 8 minutes have passed today. Sorry. Yeah, pull-ups and today, yesterday, after I took a shower and got changed. Yesterday, uh, after I did pull-ups, then I took a shower, then got changed. I got changed, and then I went to a udon shop. I had always been, I had always wanted to go to. I went to a udon shop I had always wanted to go to. I went to udon shop I had always wanted to go to. The shop's business hours are short. I couldn't go to the udon shop for a long time. Wait. I hadn't been able to go there for a long time because the shop's business hours are very short, especially on Saturdays and Sundays. The shop's business hours are short, especially on Saturdays and Sundays. It's only open at lunchtime. It is only open at lunchtime. It is only open at lunchtime from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's only open at lunchtime from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The udon, it's only open at lunchtime from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on weekends. And the udon tasted really good. And the tempura was very crunchy and fresh. And the noodles themselves were smooth and chewy and went down easily. Went down easily. The tempura was very crunchy and fresh. The noodles themselves were smooth and chewy and went down easily. And it is reasonably priced. It was affordable. The price was very affordable. The price was very affordable. When I was a university student, I even went to the US to hitchhike because I wanted to change something in my life. When I was a university student, I even went to the US to hitchhike because I wanted to change something in my life. I was that kind of person. Yeah, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself right now, but it was a good experience. It was a good experience. Sometimes people want to find themselves, right? That's a typical urge, I guess. So I was inspired by YouTuber, famous Japanese YouTuber. He also went to the US to hitchhike, but he was far greater than me. He crossed the US by hitchhiking, only only hitchhiking. He was hungry and he was bold, but he was courage. So I was inspired by that YouTuber, but I just did only for short distances. But I just did it. I just did it. I only hitchhiked for short distances. I think it was only within one state. I think it was only within one state, but that was a very adventurous experience for me and thrilled. It's thrilling. It was thrilling, and because uh, I had to hold the sign like to the east, something like that. And even if someone stopped for me, like there is a possibility that that guy is some kind of stranger, and it's possible that he would kill me in the car, something like that. But I just did. Okay, I want to use if to explain this. If I, if the cars, wait a minute, wait a second. Uh, ChatGPT's voice input system stopped. So I wanna let ChatGPT correct my English. So yeah, I wanna let it record what I said. So please wait a minute. Maybe it is transcribe what I said right now. It is transcribing, right? What was it? Yeah, transcribe. It is transcribing what I said, I think. So it seems like stopping. You know, the the gear is rolling. So I think it is working, but it is taking time to transcribe what I said, I guess. So we have to wait. We have to wait for it. Today I went to like summit, a conference, big conference, and lots of speakers were there, and some oh transcribing is finished. So let's just uh, check my English. And yeah, what was that? So if I, no, 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 if a car I hitchhiked, if, sorry, if the driver of the car I hitchhiked had been stranger, I would have been killed by that guy. Is this correct? Is this correct? I could have been killed, I could have been killed in this show. I so if I if maybe I think if uh, if the driver of the car I hitchhiked was a stranger, I could have been killed by the guy. Kana, maybe. I don't know which one is correct. I have to buy a textbook for this. Yeah, before that, before check my if structure sentence, Uh, Let me correct my English earlier. I went to a park to do pull-ups, and it had been a long time since I'd last done them. Since I did、はい、なんでsinceでもさらにここに I don't understand. 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes. So last time I was able to do pull-ups like more than 10 times. But this time I was just barely able to do pull-ups only 7 times. So last time I was able to do more than 10 pull-ups. This time I couldn't barely do 7. I could barely do. I could barely do 7. So my back muscles are getting weak. My back muscles are getting weaker. Sorry, maybe my back muscles are getting weaker. I went to the park to do pull-ups. It had been a long time, and I tried twice. The first set, yes, twice. First set, so the first set was only 7 reps, and the second was 5 reps. So maybe I should do pull-ups more often. Recently, I've been um, slacking off on. Recently, I've been slacking off on pull-ups because gotten into. I've got into. I've got into. I've got into running. So instead of going to a park, I just go for a run. That's why I've been slacking off on pull-ups. So what is now 8 minutes past? 8 minutes have already passed. Yesterday, after I did pull-ups, I took a shower and got changed. And then I went to a udon restaurant I'd always wanted to. An udon restaurant I'd always wanted to go to. The shop's opening hours are short. The shop's business hours. I hadn't been able to go there for a long time because the shop business hours are very short, especially on Saturday and Sundays. It's only open at lunchtime from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on weekends. And the udon tasted really good. The tempura was very crunchy and fresh. The noodles themselves were smooth and chewy and went down easily. It's a reasonable price. It was affordable. The price was very affordable. It was reasonably priced. The food was very affordable. When I was in university, I even went to the US hitchhike because I wanted to change my life. Change something in my life. I was that kind of person. I'm a little bit ashamed. I'm a little bit ashamed of myself now, but it was a good experience. I'm a little bit, I'm a little ashamed. I'm a little ashamed. Sometimes people wanna find themselves, right? Sometimes people wanna find themselves, right? That's a pretty typical urge. It's a pretty typical urge. Was inspired by a famous Japanese YouTuber. He also went to the US to hitchhike, and he was far greater than me. He was far more hardcore. He, I didn't know that this phrase. He was, but he was far more hardcore than I was. He crossed the US just by hitchhiking. He was hungry and bold, courageous. He was really courageous. Courageous. But I just did it for short distances. I only hitchhiked for short distance. But I only did it for short distances. I only hitchhiked for short distances. I think it was only within one state. It was a very adventurous experience. It was a very adventurous experience for me. It was really thrilling because I had to stand there holding a sign that said east or something like that. And even if someone stopped for me, like, so let check whether my if structure sentence is correct or not. The driver who picked me up had been dangerous. I could have been killed if the driver who picked me up. Okay, so why is this? Why why the driver who picked me up was dangerous is not okay. Mm, mm, I understood. So the fact was not dangerous. That's why I should use had been. But if If the fact isn't opposite, uh, if it is not the opposite of the fact, I should use was. Like if she, and if she liked me, like if she liked me, if she liked me, she I would have asked her asked her out. If she had liked me, I would have asked her out. If she likes me, I'll ask her out. If she liked me, I would ask her out. Uh, uh, this is the current, okay? If she likes me, I'll ask her out. So you don't know the fact whether she likes you or not. So if she likes me, I'll ask her out. So you know the fact that if you know the fact that she doesn't like you, you can say if she liked me, I would ask her out. So maybe at some point, if you focus on the some uh, past point, yeah, let me record what I said. Uh, First, if the fact is that if you don't know the fact whether she likes you or not, you can use if she likes me, I'll ask her out. But if you know the fact that she doesn't like you, you can say, if she liked me, I would ask her out. And the third one, first you pick some old point, and then at that time, you know the fact she didn't like you at that time. You can say, if she had liked me, I would have asked her out. Is this correct understanding? Yeah, let's ask ChatGPT. Okay, already 30, 36. It's been 36 minutes. Yeah, it's enough. Yeah, I want to master how to use if. If you were talking about a specific moment in the past, you know she didn't like you at that time, then you can say, if she had liked me. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.